Hi, hello, welcome. So in this video, we will discuss about find minimum value in array problem. So there will be given an array of integer of size n, and we need to find a minimum value within this array. So for example, so this is a sample input. So there are like four elements within this array. So 9, 2, 3, 6. We need to find a minimum element, that is 2. So we need to give an output as 2. So how do we solve this problem? This can be solved by iterating over array, and we need to maintain the minimum element so far visited. So let's say an example. So the first element will be 9. So the so far the minimum element which is seen is 9. So the minimum element will be 9. And when we visit the second element, so the minimum element is 2 because 2 is smaller than 9. So 2 is the minimum element. And when we see in 3, so still 2 is lesser than 3. So the still minimum value is 2. When we move to the next element which is 6, again 2 is lesser than 6. Minimum element will be a 2. So that's the reason the output will be 2. So this is simple iteration over array. There is another approach where we can follow. Before understanding that, we'll understand what is the time complexity for this. So we are iterating over an array that is on single time. So that's the reason time complexity will be big O of n. And we are not using any of the extra space. So that's the reason space complexity will be constant. So that's the big O of 1. So this is the space complexity. Okay, let's understand another approach. So it's nothing but we need to sort an array. So whatever the input, array will sort it. So when we sort it, so the element will be 2, 3, 6, 9, and we need to return the a of 0. The zeroth index we need to return. So that will be the lowest element because we are sorting in ascending order. So the zeroth element will be the least or the lowest element in within that array. The time complexity will be worse than the previous approach which we have seen because any sorting will take big O of n log n. So this is not a better approach. But yeah, we are discussing just for our knowledge purpose. Let's see the code now. Yeah, we have an input array. So as integer type. So we already discussed this. And we need to return an the lowest or the minimum element which is seen in that array. So that's the output. So the first we are checking, we are validating the input array. If it is 0 or if it is null, so we're returning the minimum value which is possible in integer. And then later we are initializing the min seen or already the minimum value which is seen as the first element because that will be the first element that will be an minimum value. And then from the second element we are iterating. So that's the reason we are taking a pointer from the second element and we are going through all the elements within the array and we are comparing with the minimum scene. If the minimum scene is greater than whatever the current element, and then we are pointing that min scene to a current element, and the same thing will be looping through all the elements, and later at the output will be returning the minimum scene value. Hope this is an easy problem. So easy problems from the DSA. Thanks for watching. Please do share, subscribe. Thank you.